Hey moms, welcome. It's day 2 of the Empowerment Masterclass series. Woo woo. Super excited to be here and talking about today's topic. And it's about how can your daughter create healthy boundaries in her life? And this really starts with taking a look at her relationships, her friendships. That's really everything. And also, moms, it's really important that you model good healthy boundaries at home, because whatever you've got going on there, your daughter is going to follow that. And so if you don't show your daughter good healthy boundaries in your own life, then your daughter is going to struggle with this as well. So first and foremost, it's super important that you lead by example and that you can show your daughter that you've created healthy boundaries in your own life. But how can your daughter do it for herself? So there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. One of the things that I see so very often with teen girls and young women is that they get into these relationships. They're dating someone and it's like they're with that person 24/7. And that's not healthy. It's really important for your daughter to be able to establish her own personal space, and when she doesn't have that, it can be a very all-encompassing relationship that's not very healthy. Another thing, with friendships is something else, because this is something that I really struggled with for myself, is how do I create these boundaries with my friends? So I'll give you an example. I used to have a lot of friends that were just drama people. And I was such a good person that I would be on the phone with, I remember this one friend that I had, I would be on the phone with her for an hour, sometimes 2 hours, listening to all of her drama, all of her problems. And it was just this, right? My head was spinning, but I wanted to be a good friend. And I thought being a good friend meant that I would sit on the phone for as long as it took in order to help her through whatever she was going through. But what happened, I would get off the phone and I'm exhausted. I'd be ugh. I was drained because I had just picked up all of her energy from all of that drama, right? And so I had no boundaries with my friends. And it's a boundary that I could have chosen for myself. I didn't know how to do this at the time, but what I could have, a boundary that I could have made for myself is that, maybe I don't have to tell my friend this, but I'll talk to my friend for 15 minutes and then that's it. And then I'm going to get on with my day, right? 2 hours, that's ridiculous being on the phone. But that was me not having any boundaries, right? Another thing is, so going back to with relationships and, with your daughter, something that's really important with creating boundaries is having a healthy no. What do I mean by this? Does your daughter know how to say no to people? Or is she a people pleaser and always says yes? Because let me tell you how this can really hurt her if she is a people pleaser. She's not going to know how to say no to people. And what if she's dating someone? Or what if she goes out with someone's pressuring her to have sex, and she's a people pleaser and she doesn't want to upset the person, right? So is she going to do something that she's going to later regret because she didn't have a strong no? It's so important that your daughter can learn to have a strong no. And it's okay. Guess what? Life isn't about everyone liking us. If someone doesn't like her because she said no, if someone gets angry with her because she has a strong no, then guess what? She doesn't need to be friends with them. She doesn't need to be in a relationship with that person, because she needs to be true to who she is. This is all, this is what it takes to have healthy boundaries. I know this so well. I really struggled in this area in my own personal life, I struggled a lot with friendships, and I allowed a lot of friends to walk all over me because I didn't have healthy boundaries. Because no one had ever taught me how to create these boundaries in my life. And because I was a people pleaser, because I, wanted to rush in and help my friends in need, and that really backfired. It really did. And it was because I didn't have the boundaries. Here's something else. Like, your daughter doesn't need to take on other people's crap. Okay? Your daughter doesn't need to take that stuff on. And that was something that I did so often. I took on other people's stuff, other people's drama, right? And it was because I didn't have personal boundaries. I didn't know how to create that for myself. So someone else's drama became my own drama. And why would I have allowed that? I didn't know. I didn't purposely want someone else's drama, but because I didn't have, healthy boundaries in place, that's what happened. So the very first thing that you can do, moms, is to model healthy boundaries. To have healthy boundaries for yourself in your own life. And your daughter will see that, and she'll have healthy boundaries in her own life as well. But also the other things that I said, teaching your daughter how to have a strong no, right? Teaching your daughter how to have her own personal space. Teaching your daughter that it's okay if someone wants to if someone gets angry with her or gets upset with her, guess what? She didn't create that. That's on them. She's not responsible for someone getting angry with her. That's on the other person. I don't know if you can hear my dog. She's right here. She's like, feed me. She's hungry. She's ready for dinner. So I really think, creating healthy boundaries is so important. It's so important for your daughter. And I think that this is going to help her tremendously, because I know that if I had learned this when I was younger, it would have helped me so much. So much. So I'm sending you all so much love. And stay tuned, because we still have coming up day 3 for this Empowerment Masterclass series. I'll talk to you guys all soon. Mwah! Love you. Bye.